Hey, the one thing you can start doing today to start moving forward with your life. Yesterday I did this live video, but I cannot find it in the group, so I have to do it again because I really want you to have it. This is one of the most powerful things I share with my private clients, and it's so powerful that I needed to tell you because I know it's hard. It is really hard to move forward when we were heartbroken, when we felt this terrible disappointment in life. And in this group we are talking about love, relationships, and dating. So I can imagine just how many women there are out there that are still struggling with this. So I pose a question, and I know it's hard really to come up and talk openly about our feelings, but I really appreciate for the people who really come forward and sometimes reach to me and they share their really emotions and their feelings. I totally understand. I feel for them. So the one thing I want to share with you that you can start doing today and start helping your life to move forward. So you start letting go. And I am saying it already, it's not easy, but it's possible. And like I mentioned, this is something that I do. I work with my clients and it really helps a lot, okay? And I want to make an analogy because this is like when you have, this is a bad habit, okay? Sometimes this is really anchored in our bad habits. We all have this bad habit of coming back to our memories, coming back to the past. This is our nature as humans. We have to go back and review because this is important for our learning system. This is the way humans learn, that when someone made something wrong or there was danger in the nature, they need to memorize that so they know that every time that animal comes forward or a certain situation happens, you need to know, right? Because you review that memory, you know that you are in danger. So this is something that is natural to our instinct. Now there's some people that are even worse with those bad habits, and that's why I want to tell you this is like a bad habit that it can be worse for some people than for others, okay? So since the coaching that I want to share with you, I've done many for many years, and I've done it with myself and I've done it with the people I have for getting in great shape, for many things. Okay, I want to tell you what is the thing that you have to be doing. The thing that you have to be doing is, first of all, okay, to recognize, and this is like really when you want to lose weight, the first thing that you want to do is to recognize what you are eating. So in this case, what you want to recognize, okay, this is the one thing. First, recognize your mental habits. Recognize, and this is tied a little bit with mindfulness, right? This is really to cut yourself when you are going back in time. This happened to all of us when we go back in time and we are like, oh my gosh, he said to me that, and I didn't say him that, I didn't reply, and I should say it. And then you start even to play the movie as if you would be there, and you kind of telling him, yeah, because here in this case we are talking about him, right? Your disappointment and the person you're still not letting go, right? You are kind of in reviving, right? Reliving that experience as if you would be there. And what is happening is that this muscle memory in your brain, right? And this is in neuroscience, they call it that neurons that fire together, wire together. So you are making this link even stronger, right? And that's why I make it like a muscle, because this really is like really doing these repetitions every time you repeat that story. So it's getting stronger. The link is getting super strong. Every time we revive those memories, it's like you are doing reps for your muscle that's getting stronger. So you want to start to cutting yourself and really say, okay, I have to stop this habit. This is a bad habit of going back. And the thing that the tip I want to give you is that, so what you can do, okay, it's not just like, okay, yeah, I have to think about, no, a great tip I want to give you. I love this because it helps a lot of people really to break bad habits. You have to write it down. When you write down, like for example, right now I have 1 hour free, and then I grab pen of paper. It's not going to take you an hour. It's going to take you maybe 10 minutes, okay? And you start to write about them, about your bad habits, okay? I ruminate about my ex, and I think often about the things I didn't say to him. I X, Y, and Z, you know, and just you put it in black and white. So this is a real way to download this habit, okay, and put it as a title. Those are my bad habits, okay? You have to process it. You have to see it. Okay, this is my bad habit list. Okay, this is an emotional bad habit. I'm talking here to helping you to let go about the disappointment. So this is very specific. So you are really trying to download in a piece of paper what is your bad habit about this breaking, the breakup or disappointment or something that is in your past that you still haven't been able to let go. So you write it down. You really put it in black and white. Okay, now this is one part of the things. This is really starting to recognize your bad habits. The second step, that is for me the one thing, is because it's one full thing, is to really be mindful, right? And really start to rehearsing good habits. Now, this is a real complex thing. It's nothing, and the people I've been seeing that I see having results are the ones that, even though it can be daunting, they stick to the process. They trust the process, even though it must be slow, even though it's not going to be as effective, fast as you want. It's going to be effective in the long run. But this is something that you have to work. Is really, again, like going to exercising. If you do it once a month, it's really going to have a very little effect. But if you do it consistently every week, like 4 or 5 hours a week, guess what? You're gonna have much better results. It's exactly the same thing. Remember, your brain is like a muscle. You have to identify those emotional habits. Are you going back too much to the past? Are you thinking too much about what you didn't say, what he said, that what you would answer? All those reviews that we do, and all this going back in time, and when he said to me, maybe you're just thinking about the good things. That is even worse, because then you're really anchoring your brain into that. So of course, no wonder you're not able to let go. You really have to start really making that muscle, this wire, okay, that is really existing in your brain. It's because it's so strong. You have to make it weak, and the only way is by really changing your mental habits. It sounds easy, but it's not. But I promise you, if you really give it a shot, don't believe me, just say, why not? Let's give it a try. This might work. I promise you, you're not gonna hate me, you're gonna thank me. And I don't want you to thank me, I just want you to start living your life to the fullest, because you deserve it. We have very limited time in this earth, and you deserve to be happy. And to start to feel happy, you have to feel this peace with yourself, so you really can be in a fulfilling and loving relationship, the ones that I wish for every single woman. Because guess what? When everybody is happy around ourselves, it's a much better vibe, a much better energy all around us. So it's good for me, it's good for you, it's good for everyone. And also, you're gonna have a more healthier and happier children, and the society is going to be better. So I believe that the health problem, it's going to be probably not solved totally, but it's going to help tons. So I hope this little tiny tip can help you start to think about your mental habits, how to start to break them. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's worth it. Just try it. So sorry for the link. Yesterday I made this video, but I couldn't find it posted in the group. I hope this time it works. So I'm gonna post it right now. See you next week with another hot super topic for the group. Love Master Life, here Ileana Sanchez. Bye bye.